Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Yes! Dak off the play fake. He finds Pickens left side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. He's got Lamb. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah! Here we go.
First down, here's Dak. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action now for Prescott. Ferguson, he brings it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's a design boot. Headed out right. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Yeah, here we go. I take point in. 20.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yeah! What do you think?
Another run for Williams. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
We're going to pitch 20.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Aubrey puts it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He dodged the tackle. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is Henry on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be zooming out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180. You change it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, you don't have to be an elite scrambler or the fastest in a 40 time to make a play like that. All you need is awareness. See where the marker is and know when it's time to go get it yourself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
180.
Out of the gun, Henry. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Rolling out to his left. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
They go play fake with Jackson. Brought in right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Jackson now on 3rd. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Kill.
Death to the air here. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just got ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Prescott now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. and the tight end the beneficiary.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Cowboys with a chance to boost their lead. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get a huge return at the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Shot.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 14, Cowboys 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to the air. Prescott finds him over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. This ball's caught by Tolbert. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, a run with Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Still there by Mike Green. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line, here's third and 3. Dak now from the gun. This is caught by Rule. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10.
They send a man in motion. Give to Williams from the gun. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by the versatile all-pro Kyle Hamilton. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
47, yeah!
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Racing down the left side. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it second and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime. And he whiffs on the extra points. No good, so keep this a 2-point ball game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. He's going deep. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. You got a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
180! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
Here's Hill. We're working a couple yards past the line. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180.
Quick throw completed out to the left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
You. Sit on. 180. What is it? Sit on.
From the pistol, Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always sinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Man in motion here. Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. They'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
180. Sit on. 180. What a shot.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
There you go. All right, hey.
Dak out of the pistol. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they just gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and short.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
They give right side to Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Jackson vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
Run it quick.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Prescott now off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
There we go, kill.
1st and 10, Prescott. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They've got 1st down from the 31. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Hey. Report. Shut up.
Lamar out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 43-yard line.
Working quickly here.
Hey, report. 13. Shut up.
Play action now with Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oops, knocks it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 23.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Henry running left. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. And off down the hill. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Pull again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
16.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second down.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack. Dak to the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and long, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes the pocket. Throwing this one back at the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Yeah! There we go. There we go. Count. 47. 26.
Back to the air. Prescott. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes it off. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
No, we change it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Finish it up.
In the red zone on first. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown and knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott.